Come and guest on our show.
Come and guest on our show.
A mic is waiting for you.
A mic is waiting for you.
Where the topics are all over the place and there's no fondue. Can you tell stupid jokes?
Can you tell stupid jokes?
Are you funny at all?
Are you funny at all?
Got a studio space that needs some taste. Now I want fondue. You know we might have you back again. Promise to listen to you. Can you bring some fondue?
Can you bring some fondue?
And the skewers too. Welcome to Just Us Thinkin.
Hey, everybody.
Did you forget your part?
A little bit there.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Rebecca.
And this is the Aftershow.
Yep. Where are you really calling part 2?
Or Aftershow.
Or Aftershow.
Well, it's not
Sorry.
part 2. My goodness. This is why. Oh,
Can't
geez.
get good help anywhere, can you?
No. I should have outsourced this.
Yeah.
Give me a cute little Filipino right next to me.
Yeah.
There we go.
That'll work for me. I'll just sit and listen to you guys.
There you go.
There you go.
We don't even listen to the show as it is now.
I kind of do sometimes.
So, we talked a little bit on the main show. We talked about why they outsource, and we talked basically as a bunch of rich, greedy people.
Right.
The after show.
The after show.
Let's name them greedy people.
Let's name them.
You ready?
I'm ready.
So, now, throw us over there, Mikey.
So we pulled a list from Magellan Solutions, which is one of the bigger, I guess, like outsourcing companies.
Yep.
And they have a list of companies that outsource their call centers.
Yep. So they're up there.
Okay.
This is not an alphabetical order.
No, it's not.
Okay. I was thinking, are we in alphabetical order or is just okay?
Yeah, probably not.
AT&T.
Right.
You mean we're sending communications to another country?
We are.
To worry about communications here?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
It's kind of funny. Well, Verizon's on there.
Yeah.
Comcast.
Do you know what Testra is? I have no idea what Testra is.
Telstra?
Telstra? Well, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Telefonica. I'm pretty sure that's something to do with the telephone there.
Yep. SoftBank.
Yeah.
So wait now scroll up a little bit, Mikey, here, just a little bit. No, down.
Oops.
Sorry, scroll the other way. Looking at this, I see SoftBank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo,
JP
Morgan, Citi,
Prudential, Capital One,
Principal Financial Group,
American Express.
Okay, let's think about this for a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me think about this for a minute.
Okay.
You ever wonder why your banks are getting hacked?
Right? Yeah.
You go use your
I wonder.
You go use your card somewhere and all of a sudden your next thing you know is you're hacked.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, I think that's probably like a worldwide problem.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah. But I think it would probably happen just as much here, whether or not they were. I almost wonder if they might be a little bit. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say they might be a little bit more honest, but who knows?
No, people are not honest.
Yeah.
Here's the difference. If you get someone and they find out that it was stolen in the U.S., mm-hmm. they could go find that person and say, "Yep, right. Here's the IP address. This is where it is. Yeah. We got a camera of them using your card. Boom, we got them."
Yeah.
But once you get overseas and you're like, "Yeah, someone from the Philippines stole your card, or someone from India, or someone from Mexico stole your card," you're screwed.
Don't they have like some kind of task force that they work with, or no?
Anybody who's has dealt with identity fraud mm-hmm. could tell you right now it is the worst experience that you could ever go through.
Yeah.
I had an old lady said, I wish they would have just killed me.
Oh, wow.
She's like, I wish they would have, if I had a choice of them killing me or stealing my identity, I wish they would have killed me.
Oh, wow.
Literally a phone call I had. And
Jeez.
I'm like, what? I can't say, well, at least you're alive. Because, I mean, come on now, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
Because it's a nightmare to go through.
Yeah.
You have to go through these hoops to prove now that you're you.
Yeah. And you didn't spend that money.
And that you didn't spend that money, and everybody thinks you did.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, you know,
we watched the movie called The Beekeeper, and that's what it was about.
You're right. And that happened to the same country. You see what happens.
Yeah.
Jason Stratham will kick your fucking ass if you steal my money.
Right.
I got him on speed dial. I'm telling you that right now.
That's one person I'd like to make a friend of.
Right. me and Jason are buddies now.
Yeah.
And we have a mutual agreement. And he'll call me if I need to. I'll go kick someone's ass for him.
Okay.
If Jason Stratham called me and said, "Hey, I need you to go kick someone's ass," I'm not even asked why.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm gonna go kick.
Okay.
I'm gonna go kick someone's ass.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that he said, "Hey, me and The Rock and Dom and a few other people are going to kick ass. We're inviting you to go along." I got to step on my game.
Yeah, you do.
I got to be prepared to crack skulls. Just saying. No, I mean, identity theft sucks.
Yeah.
You lose all your money, and then you have bills to pay, so
Right.
you can't pay your bills, and then it's like, oh, well, you know, it's an investigation, and the investigation could take 3 months. Oh, are you going to tell my bill collectors that I have to wait 3 months? You can't, I mean,
Yeah.
let's be real.
That's sad. I don't understand why people can't just get real jobs.
I agree. It just sucks.
No, they're transferring them over to
But
other countries.
when I'm looking at this particular list,
Okay.
and I see a lot of banks on there,
Yeah. That's scary.
I get a little nervous. Now, I see LinkedIn on here too.
Yeah.
Wyndham Destinations. I could get that because they might have hotels in different countries.
Yeah.
The Wall Street Journal.
That's a
Are
little.
you guys even around? Are you guys even anything?
Well, yeah, it's all digital.
Yeah, Procter and Gamble, which is most of your Johnson and Johnson and products and stuff.
Yeah.
Pfizer isn't that medical?
Pfizer. Yeah.
Isn't that medical?
Medical, like drug companies. I think a lot of that, what they do is like their IT support and that kind of stuff is all over there.
I don't want my information in another country.
Yeah. See, I don't know, like maybe like IT, do they get access to that, like your HR stuff?
I think so. I don't know. I mean,
maybe they don't have access to it. I would hope they don't have access to it.
these are call centers.
Yeah.
So when I call in on about my American Express account, I'm calling someone overseas.
Right. Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't want someone from overseas having my credit card
No,
information.
I wouldn't either.
I don't want them to have my Capital One card.
Yeah.
I don't want them to access to my bank account.
That's true. I wouldn't either. So
I mean, I make $600 a month here. And I'm talking to someone that makes $1.62. They see my account.
Right.
They look at my bank account and says, "This guy's rich. He has $100 in there."
Yeah.
I mean, you got to
Or he
understand
has
that,
a $25,000 limit.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, the Philippines, I could have $100 in my account. That's what they make. They make less than that a day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
so why would I want them? I'm not very comfortable with that.
Yeah, that's scary.
I get if they're operating in other. I get having other overseas because I get if they're a global company.
Yeah.
But maybe
most of those companies are.
Is Capital One American Express is global?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
America's in the name.
Yeah, they're global.
I thought that was ours.
No.
God damn it! I thought we owned that shit.
I mean, we're headquartered here, yeah, but they have offices all over the world.
You mean someone from France can get an American Express card?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No.
No, I don't think they should. They should get a French Express card. They shouldn't have an American Express card.
Wow.
You have to be an American to get an American Express card. No, I mean, you don't see me applying to English Express.
Well, no, but it's just
with
like
a queen on it and everything.
Visa has their cards that you can get issued over in.
Right, Visa doesn't have the America in there.
Okay.
I get a South American. I mean, America, the Americas. Yeah, I think we could be these two continents. I'm good with that. A Mexican could have American Express card because he still lives in America.
Okay.
Canadian could get it. But if you're in France, fuck off. Sorry, France. I love you guys, but get a French Express card. I'm serious. I think that'd be awesome.
So you want people in Germany to get a Germany Express card?
Yes. That would be totally cool.
It would be a German Express card. But
Yeah, it's a German Express card. Yeah.
Not Germany.
You're crazy.
They don't like to do that in Germany because a few things happen, And we don't want any of those people being able to customize their card. We know what you do.
What?
There's a certain symbol they might want to resurrect.
Oh.
So German, you don't get your own credit card.
Probably not.
But I mean, can you imagine if you're a terrorist and you have an American Express card? That would suck. Yeah. I'd like to go buy some bombs. Here's my American. Oh, I'm American. It's a dead giveaway. Are you a spy?
I can't with you.
Can you imagine, spying on Russia? You don't use your American Express card there. Just saying. I don't get it. I don't want my banking information in another country's hands.
Yeah. Nope.
I barely want it in my country's
right?
hands.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. I don't know. What else is there? Scroll up a little bit. I don't know what. If anybody knows what any of these people are.
Let's see. What else do we have?
Amazon and Microsoft. Amazon. No, I get it. Amazon. Listen. There should be a U.S. only Amazon where you could pick stuff in your country of choice.
No.
Why not?
No. I like having Amazon where I could buy anything and everything I want from any country.
You can, but you should have an option to choose. Hey, I want stuff in that's
Make
only
it region
here.
specific.
Right.
Got it.
Where you could buy anything. So if I want something from the Philippines, I can order a mail order bride from there.
What?
That's a thing, Mikey.
That's a thing?
Yeah, mail order brides are a thing.
Don't they normally come from like Russia?
Ukraine's
Or Ukraine.
Ukraine's sending them over too.
Yeah.
Microsoft doesn't surprise me that much.
No, Microsoft doesn't surprise you.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, who is Comcast?
It's like
Cable.
It's cable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We have Cox. There's Comcast, and there's Time Warner.
Oh, okay. Bank of America.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Again.
there's even healthcare companies that have a lot of their.
Is there a
IT
Bank of America in Istanbul?
Probably.
There should be.
Well, let's look it up.
We're in the I'm. There's not down the street a Bank of Saudi Arabia. I wish there was. Them motherfuckers are rich, but
Well,
damn.
Fargo does.
Yeah, it's all banks. Those are all banks, Mikey.
These are all branks.
Branks. You know how to speak English?
Apparently not. AXA?
I don't know what that is. I get that they could have like a branch there, but
Yes, Bank of America has a presence in Istanbul, Turkey, primarily through its investment banking arm.
That's not American.
Well, no, I mean, and they have a network of international ATM partners where you can use your Bank of America card without fees.
I get the partnership.
Yeah. But yeah.
So how many people on this list actually surprise you?
They don't surprise me because all these people are all greedy bastards. This is the lead. This is a list of fat cats who will.
I don't know what O2 is though.
These people will
Oxygen.
screw you left, right, and sideways. These people don't care about you. You're just you're a paycheck. You're money to them. They don't even you don't exist to these people as a human being.
Well, I mean, you asked what O2 was. It's an oxygen. It's oxygen.
Oh, okay. It's a telecommunications brand.
Okay. So there you go.
They're known for their presence primarily in the UK.
Okay.
But it's owned by a Spanish multinational company, Telefonica, which is also on that list.
Okay. So let
yeah.
me. Oh yeah.
Telefonica's up there.
So
too, yeah.
are
See 'em.
here's a problem that I have here.
They have O2 UK, O2 Germany, Czech Republic. Yeah.
I get it.
So-
They have a common name that they could add the state or the country they're with.
Yeah.
I get that. I could do that.
But we have specific America stuff that
Yeah.
says it's America. It's America.
Oh my God.
I could tell you right now, these companies that are in other countries aren't outsourcing their shit to the U.S.
No.
I'm telling you that right now. So I don't see a tit for tat here. Why would the Philippines ever? Why would a Filipino company ever outsource to the U.S. when they're not making any money? They're going to outsource to themselves to save as much money as possible.
No, that makes sense.
So
Sorry, I'm looking this up now.
I guess we as Americans.
Okay. So yes, foreign countries do outsource to the U.S.
What?
Who?
Yeah.
Who? Yeah. See,
Toyota.
Toyota.
Who's Toyota owned by?
Okay, so do they Hold on. So
They have several automotive plants here in the U.S. employing thousands of workers.
no. I'm talking. Okay, that's different.
Okay.
Okay, so Toyota does business here. They have vehicles here in the U.S. They have factories here in the U.S. that they're building. So some of their calls go to the U.S. I could totally understand that.
Okay.
I get that. I can understand that.
It also said China. China has been outsourcing manufacturing to the U.S. driven
That's
by...
manufacturers. You're talking a different story.
Okay.
So manufacturers, stuff that is made in China is shipped over here and is put together here.
Okay.
That's how they could get it under that manufacturing.
Okay.
So that's different. That you're going off on the deep end now.
Okay. I'm going down that rabbit hole.
Well, no, we're not. I don't want to go down that
Okay,
rabbit hole.
Sorry.
The rabbit hole we don't
That
wanna go
rabbit
down.
hole is not a rabbit hole we want to go down.
We'll go
We're
down
talking
that
about-
on my own time.
Yeah, we're talking about the call centers
Okay.
and outsourcing call centers.
Okay.
It's different when having a factory here and selling here.
Right.
I get that. I can understand
Yeah.
that. And then while you have a U.S. base that'll answer phone calls for you,
Yeah.
I could totally get that. I could understand Ford Credit or Walmart who has a store in another country,
Yeah.
like Canada or Mexico or overseas, and has a call center for those people to
Yeah.
call into the call center. I get the, doing that. But when you have another country servicing
U.S. based.
U.S.
Yeah.
base or vice versa,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Toyota doesn't have a call center here in the U.S. that are answering phone calls from Japanese customers.
Right. Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Well, you'd have to find people here that speak enough Japanese
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
Or another, the closest we're going to get is speaking Spanish.
Right.
So yeah, I could see that, but even Mexico's a different animal because that's our neighbor, and they're right there, and they are whether I don't care where you're at. Mexico is part of America.
Right.
This is called the Americas. We're the United States of America, but the Americas,
they're the same continent.
the continent is the Americas.
Right. Like North America, South America.
Right.
Yeah.
America, though.
Yeah.
So even South America is still Americans.
Yeah. That's true.
It's just the rednecks decide to take America.
Yeah.
So
I hope everybody liked their geography lesson today.
well, apparently we had to go over it here.
Yeah.
So, geez. It's kind of crazy that to save money,
Right.
these companies outsource to all they're doing is saving money, and they're saving money to line their pockets. They're not doing any of this to make more money so they could pay their employees more.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
Even as, just to make it livable.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's very, very sad.
It is sad. So, now we need to make our pennies. So,
We do.
make sure you like, subscribe, because you get a penny per view, right?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know, something like it's some stupid stuff like that we get. So,
yeah. So we're on YouTube,
Rumble,
Facebook, Instagram.
Spotify, Instagram.
Okay. We're on all.
We're on all the social medias. We're on X.
We're all over there.
Every podcast player, you could listen to us. We are in the process of working to get our videos on Spotify.
Okay. So the Spotify listeners can actually start watching us.
Yeah, so
that'd be pretty cool.
Yep. So my condolences.
You're in for a treat.
You are. You might be. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment, ask us questions. We answer those. So
we definitely like to have a conversation with you. So
see where you stand on this. But I think pretty good after show.
Pretty good.
We've never called out the fat cats before.
We haven't.
Yeah. All right, fat cats. This one's for you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Come and guest on our show.
Come and guest on our show.
A mic is waiting for you.
A mic is waiting for you.
Where the topics are all over the place and there's no fondue. Can you tell stupid jokes?
Can you tell stupid jokes?
Are you funny at all?
Are you funny at all?
Got a studio space that needs some taste. Now I want fondue. You know we might have you back again. Promise to listen to you. Can you bring some fondue?
Can you bring some fondue?
And the skewers too. This concludes our broadcasting day.